Man, that's gonna be sweet if we can get the whole thing pulled off. And we can get the entire stream rolling to every single platform. Let's see what we can do there. That would be fucking badass, boy. Because then we are pumping content to everybody. Yeah. What's the plan for tonight? Well, we gotta want some people to join my new academy. Free for you. Free for you. For now. The first 50 members are free. The first 50. 50. 50 are free. Are we checking it out? Shit. I'm live action everywhere, baby. We're gonna get some live studio on here. Do I need it? Yeah. I've started my BizRise.io Academy to teach people how to develop some AI. It is free for the first 50 members. And then after that, the price is going up. And what we'll do there is $1 every hour when I hit 50 members. Now, what do? I made a YouTube growth channel, AI Expert Agent, for my own YouTube channel. What was that, 2 days ago? But just doing the analytics and dropping them into Gemini. So that's something you guys are going to want to check out. This shit is free. Only for a little bit of time. But if you want to check out the... Let's go check out the chatbot on BizRise.io. Because I made Hank as my YouTube expert. And Hank can give you my entire plan for my YouTube channel for growth. And he's not going to forget tomorrow. You don't have to prompt AI more than once. You just got to make your own. Meet Hank YouTube. What up, Hank? How does the plan for YouTube look? So you can make your own AI agent to be ready every day based on your own analytics. Okay. How about that action? Cool. Right on, Hank. Can you tell me what the first script is? This is what you're going to be able to develop. This is the end product. So I want to show everybody what you can do with it. Like, prove it. Okay, I do this stuff live. I believe if you're going to be doing AI development, it should be live. Why? Because it can do a whole lot of shit. And you got to prove you're authentic and you're real. All right, cool. So, nice. Thanks, Hank. Sweet. Boom, boom. Nice. Thanks, Hank. Can you write the script and the storyboard? Storyboard for that video. So you can use AI to grow your stuff, right? Just make sure you do it authentically. Because anybody preaching faceless fucking channels and blah, 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 like, you think Google's not going to figure out that there's a shitload of accounts just pumping out AI content? You don't think they're figuring that out already? And they're just going to fucking boot them because they don't give a shit? Let's see what the script says. Yes. Wow. What's cool about Hank YouTube is that was one of the first ones that I fired up. And it was just... not one of the first ones, but... yeah, what's up, Raul? My dude, what up, everybody? Hashtag blessed. Let's fucking do this. If you're seeing this on TikTok, build this shit, alright? Look at this. This is literally step-by-step directions. In my BizRise.io Academy. This is free for the first 50 people that check it out. First 50 people. And what we're going to do from there, I'll put the link in my TikTok live. Check it out. Boom. There's the link to the academy. First 50 people in the door, free for life. And the whole tutorial on how to do this is right here.
Let's make some AI-powered agents for you.
And what I did there is
and then you can develop agents that is
I went and grabbed
words that I asked Jim.
YouTube analytics.
YouTube.com. And now,
and what I did was I
then what
took
is to make a
screenshots
really
and dropped them into
dial
Gemini.
is we have
That came up with
the
a plan
transcription
for my YouTube channel growth. And I mean,
what's on the
to see if it works, let's just go to the Vertex AI agent. That's what
let's go check out where the app is.
But you want to see if that shit works? Let's just go look at my YouTube stats as of today. YouTube.com. I mean, this is live action. You can't fake this shit. Anybody who says they work with AI, if they're not fucking doing it live, they're not fucking doing it. Okay? YouTube Studio. Let's check it out. See what we got the last 28 days. Analytics. And this is from going live and promoting this. I mean, fuck me. Look at that. This has completely changed everything I do. Going live, develop your own AI, pump the content out that way. Don't use AI to pump out content. The big dogs are going to fucking figure that out. I promise you. But this has significantly changed my game. And I mean, it's been shorts. It's been the tutorials on how to go live with Twitch. And really what's going to be engaging about it is first 50 people. This is my main education platform. Check out what's in the classroom. All right. You got everything you need there. Everything you need to get going and be successful. Oh, Jeremiah, what up, dude? Happy birthday. Happy B-Day, Jeremiah. B-Day, what up? What up, what up? But yeah, let's check out what you can do with this thing, because what's important about a Vertex AI, and this is what you're going to hear from a lot of people. Like, you see those Meta commercials, the most powerful AI is Metas, or the most powerful AI is Gemini. Like, the fuck it is anymore. And Vertex AI is a Google product, but you can go in there and train it to be your own AI. And that's when it becomes the most powerful. Train it on what you do. Train it on what you have going on in the day. Like, have it knock out all the busy work bullshit, put together your scripts, and rock and roll, right? And how I figured out why I want to do this is because I started doing these tutorials live. I was doing a Google Analytics tutorial. And I went to my website, saw the analytics, and I was like, holy fuck. This is significant. Like, if you watch that tutorial, essentially, I went to my old website, which is thataidude.com. I now have BizRise.io with all my AI chat agents on there because they need a place to live. But what I did there was I was like, all right, this is fucking crazy. I went and checked out my analytics, and it was like, live tutorials, Vertex AI, teach people how to make their own AI. It's not Metas, it's not GPT, it's not Gemini. What you got to think about is, don't think about the content GPT is pushing out. Think about all the data they're getting back and the feedback from you. Like, these models train on every conversation. And that whole tutorial, this is, I mean, start to finish on the BizRise.io Academy, start to finish, is live. I don't do this stuff recorded. I do it live. It's not fucking perfect, but it is real. It's 100%. This is what you're going to need to do. And I fired up the school academy because my analytics said, all right, people want three things: education, Vertex AI, live. So it's like, well, fuck. Looks like we're going live and teaching some tutorials. So that's what we're doing today. And what I want to do for this classroom, I mean, what I've been pumping out the last few days, let me show you guys exactly what I pumped out so we can take a look at it. But these are the real world examples. And for example, this one is the one I did on the YouTube channel, right? Like, check your stats, pump it to Gemini, make a plan, go. This one's for a personal trainer. Anybody in fitness, workouts, anything like that. Like, the application functions the same. You just got to figure out kind of how to connect the dots. But what I did there was I made a Google Doc of, like 8 weeks of a workout program. Pump it up to Gemini based on what I do. Now I have my own personal trainer. Boom. Colorado grant programs. This one's cool. Because I feel like a lot of times grant programs for small businesses are kind of a fucking pain in the ass to understand. They're long worded, a bunch of documents, and it's like, I don't want to read all of that. So I'm going to put that into an AI, and then I'm going to ask you questions. Functions the same way. And what's cool about these AIs is you're not going to have to re-prompt the next day. You're not going to have to retrain it. Like, this is your AI. Now, yes, Google owns it. It's a Vertex AI product. But how it works is you train the AI based on like your website, your tutorials, your transcriptions of all your videos. And basically those act like guide rails or like the bumpers in a bowling alley. Like, it's not going to let you go off the rails. It's going to be your AI, but you just point Gemini in the right direction and say, let's rip. And that's what I think is so great about one, just the Vertex AI conversation, but that is essentially what is going to be going forward. Like, you're gonna have to be live, you're gonna have to be authentic, use it to be your own AI and learn and grow with it every day. Don't think that the most powerful AI is going to be Meta's or on somebody else's platform, because that opportunity is there for you to just train it. And I mean, the personal trainer AI agent, I think this took like 5 minutes. And all we got to do,
Live tape by BizRise.io.
What is the we go to GCP
and just kind of name everything. Storage, and we'll continue.
Put it in a storage bucket.
We're gonna select.
You can upload a file.
Create that agent out of Hank. That's our new workout guy. We're gonna have us a personal trainer in a hurry. Look at that. Hanging out. What I do with these is I download them, export them into my actual production environment. Digital growth.
Let's just go see. Let's go see what Hank has. We still got some people here. Jeremiah, again, dude, happy birthday. Happy birthday. If you're still watching the stream, I hope you're having some fun. Don't go too hard. We are rolling into Monday. I don't know if you got to work tomorrow, but what else I'm going to do, I want to show you guys what this fucker looks like on GCP. Because you got to see some of these analytics that you're going to get back from these agents. That's where the gold is, because at that point, all right, what are my users interacting with? What are people asking my business about? And you can make that content based off of that response, like that feedback, right? Okay, those are the ones that we've done as far as, and this one, Robbie Swag, I need to get approval for, but that's based on a content creator. And pretty cool. So we'll see what she says on that, if we can release it out into the wild. And if not, the next fucking person that joins my academy, we will do an AI agent for. You just got to hit the chat, tell me what you want. If we can pull it off, like, we'll work it out. But the next person right now that sees this live, if you join this community, I will do an AI agent demo right now. Okay, I'm going to put this in the TikTok chat. I'm going to put this in the Twitch chat. I'm going to put it everywhere. We are going everywhere. And the next person I see that I get a notification or joins this academy for free. And you got to think too, like, let's check out, I mean, some of these other AI communities that are going right now, they're pretty spendy, and their AI is not going to be personalized to you. So think about that, all right? It is going to be your AI. Let's see if we can get that TikTok studio rolling. I mean, I got the comments, but I don't have the full studio. Of course, my stream's probably just like begging me to give up. But let's take a look at, we got to go Hank YouTube growth. Analytics, all right? Check out these fucking analytics. This shit is crazy. All right, let's check out this. Total viewers. Okay, I thought I already had that. All right, the next person, I gotta go to YouTube, but let's check out Hank YouTube and let's see, just what kind of data we're getting. Because we want to make AI effective for us, train it in what you do for a business, talk to Hank, see what feedback Hank's getting, and we'll roll from there. But this is a lot easier than you might think it is. I mean, if you can, like, we don't even have parameters going on Hank. We just got the plan. Okay, but that's important to see. Model training is just going right out of the gate, right? It is not change. It's not doing anything else. See if we can get some conversation history on here. So yeah, I mean, there's been a ton of people talking to Hank. All right, Hank's getting some training, and go ask Hank. Be like, yo, man, what's the plan for tomorrow? Like, check on my YouTube plan. Because every conversation you're training a model, right? But yeah, that's old Hank there. Let's check out my channel on YouTube. I mean, look at the growth just from live to AI. Proof's in the pudding, right? That's just the way it is. Like, if you can't prove it live, I don't know what people are going to do. Because, fuck it. Live's available. Prove it. Okay? Let's see. And you are going to learn a metric fuck ton from this. Like, you're going to get more out of this than you would anything else. I promise you. There's my live center. So, am I live studio or am I not live studio? I don't know. It says I'm live on TikTok. If somebody out there on TikTok is watching, you let me know if this shit is live. Because it should be. Okay. There we go. Like, you're going to get more out of this than you... Yeah, what up? Got that TikTok live going. So, am I live studio or am I not live studio? Shout out to TikTok live. It says I'm going live. Through Twitch. So, you got to think too. TikTok. What up, bro? Somebody out there on TikTok is watching. You back. You let me know if this shit you can do live streaming from Twitch. Should be. So, right now I'm on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, fucking wherever. You're going to get more out of this. And you can put both vertical and horizontal. And what I want to show people, or what I teach people how to do. So, am I live studio or am I not live studio? AI agents. Now, says I'm going through Twitch. That's gonna learn. So you gotta think too. What up, bro? Somebody out there on TikTok is watching. You gotta focus on that. You let me know if this what you can do live streaming from Twitch. So right now I'm on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. There's the Insta, Twitter, right now. Wherever. You're gonna get web out of this, and you can put both vertical and horizontal. See what old Hank's doing. What I want to show people, or what I teach people how to do. So, am I live studio or am I not live studio? Dog. Now, check them out through Twitch. So, you gotta think too. What up, bro? Somebody out there on TikTok is watching. You gotta focus on that. You let me know what you can do live streaming from Twitch. So, right now I'm on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, what out of any marketing. There's the Insta, Twitter, right now. Wherever. You're gonna get live out of this. You can put both vertical and horizontal. See what old Hank's doing. I want to show people, or what I teach tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. So, am I live studio or am I not live studio? Dog. Now, check them out through Twitch. So, you gotta think too. What up, bro? Somebody out there on TikTok is watching. You gotta focus on that. You let me know what you can do live streaming from Twitch. So, right now I'm on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, what out of any marketing. There's the Insta, Twitter, right now. You're gonna get live out of this. You can put both vertical and horizontal. See what old Hank's doing. You let me know. And that was just from live streaming and doing tutorials. Like, I wasn't even on this path for a BizRise IO Academy, but what I found within school is this whole community, I mean, contributes to what they do. And, you know, they're going to be like, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Like, what are you seeing as far as sales? What's working as far as, you know, anybody from Australia? How am I incentivizing members? You know, digital offers, like what you can do and different strategies to develop that online business. You know, you're going to have recordings, you're going to have classrooms, like my calendar, for example, or this is the school games calendar, but I have one as well. Like, all right, virtual coffee hangouts. We'll just hang out at 8 a.m. You know, I don't have a schedule. I don't have any plan because, you know, a lot of this stuff is like, all right, we got to hit this while it's fluid. You can't put AI in a box and think it's going to be, you know, super successful. But how this works is basically, I mean, you're going to have people jump into your community. You know, you kind of learn and grow together, share with your friends. There's leaderboards for contributions to other communities. And really the whole goal is like you get rewarded for contributing and being a active member in the group, you know? I mean, it's the same thing as a majority of other platforms, but it's like, all right, let's engage people. Let's work together. It truly is a community. And by doing these, I mean, you'll get a feel of what you need to do, what to see. I mean, it built a whole fucking agent here. And then, you know, hey, getting started with Twitch, Streamlabs. And then this is meant to be my level 2. So what you're going to do on this one is essentially, hey, we're going to have a fucking just thread. Like, and what it's going to be is anybody in this group that contributes to that second level, all right, post all your links. Like, give me your Insta, your Facebook, your TikTok. And we're just going to community jump it. Like, hey, if you're a small business, in order, all right, you got to level 2, right? Post your links. Everybody in the community can go like, share, follow, team up together. You know, we'll see how that goes. But that'll incentivize people, I think, you know, hey, let's jump this. Like, let's learn a little bit. Let's grow our socials. And then we'll start building some AI for your business on how to deploy it. Like, this is a whole step-by-step tutorial. I mean, you got everything you need there to get started with a Vertex AI agent. And then we'll take it hybrid. But, I mean, it's got everything you need to fully get started with a GCP. And don't get intimidated by AI. It's more or less now like connecting the dots, all right? It's not like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Like, yes, you do, all right? You can build them. I'll show you. We'll do it live. That's the most powerful AI. It's not something that Meta owns or anything like that. You know? Do I have anybody hanging out on TikTok? How do you tell? I don't think I got anybody on my TikTok-y. Add a message. Is anybody on TikTok? Message request. No. We'll go back to my live. Anybody home? Where do you find out? Anybody home? I don't even know if anybody's here. One person? Are you my only friend? I have no idea. How do I find out? You know what? We're just going to put our Academy link in there. First 50 people. You're going to learn more from this Academy and how to optimize your digital presence than anything else, I promise you. Because you're going to do it for yourself. You're not doing it for other people. First 50 people free for life. Join the Academy, BizRise Academy. We also have an app where you can use all of these. Obviously, BizRise.io has Hank. But what the goal is tonight is, you know, I got to clean up this menu bar, clean up this app a little bit, you know, fit that picture in the middle. But we're going to do some dev of some of these apps. Like, we need to fill in this Academy, right? I need to get my community as far as, hey, we're going to start with some analytics stuff. Like, we'll just hit all the socials. We'll do this all live action tutorial. And I mean, here they are. You know, you'll see them all live. That's, I think, going to be more authentic and more important for people going forward is being authentic, doing it live. And then social and digital media, what I'm going to do here tonight is I'm going to do essentially a social media walkthrough. Like, I'm going to go hit all my socials and be like, all right, where do I got to put my links? Like, where do I have options to list products? Where do I, you know, because I think there is a better way to do things. But the deal is you have to just know how to connect them, know how to connect the dots. So that's the goal. And damn, I don't even know how to tell if people are. Is anybody on TikTok watching this, or am I just hanging out on my own? Probably on my own, huh? It'd probably say right there, like, you got X amount of viewers or something. Auto, no, I don't want 30. Okay. Do I have anybody on TikTok? Or how do you tell? Where is my studio live center? Is that my live center though? I am live, boy. And if anybody has any questions on how this stuff works, like, let me know. Let's just check out. I mean, from this academy alone, this classroom right here, these tutorials are going to get you essentially there. And that's, I mean, just getting started. That wasn't even fucking trying. And I figured out, all right, well, people like education, people like tutorials. I'm going to start an academy. So that's been my focus like the past week. Try to get some tutorials up there for like, all right, if you want to walk this dog and if you want to, you know, essentially be able to do it all yourself, that's something that you need to know how to do. And what's funny is like one guy I was talking to, he was like, all right, man, I need this, you know, a step-by-step tutorial. He's expecting like a 4-day thing. And it's like, man, I can't make a tutorial last 4 days on purpose. Like if it takes 5 minutes, it's going to take 5 minutes. And that's how quick you can spin up this AI. Now, in order for this to be effective for my business, what do I got to do? I got to build Hank out into some different verticals. But I also want to, I seriously have no idea how to tell if somebody's with you or not. Like, is my fucking platform just not showing that? Or is it like, I mean, shit, if it's a 0, like I would like to see a 0. I don't know. Let's see if we got anybody on YouTube. Because I cannot tell on TikTok. But I have the TikTok chat open, so if you are on TikTok and you see this, put something in the chat so I know people are here. Give me a little heart. Give me a little heart action. Rose, what is this shit down here? Yeah, give me some roses, some rosas. Maybe I need to put a game on this bitch, like this spin wheel or something. How the fuck do you tell if people are watching you? Probably have to get that live studio. But yeah, I mean, that was. I mean, shit, if it's a 0, like I would like to see a 0. I don't know. Let's see if we got anybody on YouTube. Are you still on YouTube, Chris? Because I cannot tell on TikTok. But I have the TikTok chat open, so if you are on TikTok and you see this, put something in the chat so I know people are here. What up? I gotta give me the heart. Too. We're just gonna hit the chats. Rose, what is this shit? Keep the eyes on the chats tonight, baby. Yeah, give me some roses, some rosas. My goal is to get. I need to put a game on this bitch, like this spin wheel or something. Well, what I got to do right after this, so we're going to kind of do this in order. What I got to do, I mean, I got my community set up as far as the BizRise.io Academy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, shit, if it's a 0, like I would just like to see a 0. First 50 people, all of this. Let's see if we got anybody on YouTube. Oh, still on YouTube, Chris. Because I cannot tell on TikTok. But I have the TikTok. What we're doing there is, I mean, we're going to grow a community. I'm going to teach you how to make AI do your shit, so you don't have to. Let's be efficient, right? And what I teach people is really how to go from live streaming and use that for all of your content and then take that transcription to use it as a foundation for an AI agent. Now, the other thing I have available right now, which I got to retool tonight and will do, but is GumRoad. Because, you know, hey, if you don't want to join an academy, if you don't want to get a web app, you don't need another web app. All right, cool. Well, let me log into... oh, looks like I'm there. Am I on the wrong login though? Yeah, because that's blocking my stuff. So we're going to log out of here. And we're going to get back in with, I think it's this one, jack@embed.io. Let's see what we got in here. I think that is the one that is linked to the paid account. I got one for demo. I got 2 emails in there for demo, like one so I can access all this stuff on the paid feature side, and then the other one. All right, so yeah, this one goes into the paid feature side. But yeah, it's going to generate, I mean, marketing campaigns specifically from Gemini for you. So we have 4 levels, right? Subscribe to YouTube, free live tutorials, but they're going to be live, so it's not going to be like edited and A to B. It's just going to be, hey, when you catch me live, here we go. And that's going to be subscribers because you'll get that notification. So that's always going to be free. The next one is the BizRise.io Academy. It is currently free. Now, when I get to 50 members, teach them how to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking it up $1 every hour on the hour. So the earlier you're in, and it's going to lock you in for life. That price will never change for you as long as you stay in the community. You can have it free for life. And if you want to start your own community, yes, I have affiliate links. Ask what that shit is. If you want me to make some money, use the fucking link. If you don't, don't. I don't care. But the other thing that I got fired up too is because, you know what? Sometimes people just want tutorials. They don't want to have to jump on another community. They don't want another app. They just want, all right, give me some son of a. Did you send it to my email? Okay. They just want to go grab some video tutorials and learn it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep these at an affordable price for as long as I can. I think there's $3.99 right now for every individual tutorial I have. And I got to put some up to kind of link everything together, but yeah, there's your Vertex AI conversations, live to workouts, small business grants, stream on Twitch like a pro, the full walkthrough, you know, these individuals, Wix website, Facebook ads. And I think I took this one from doing a Facebook ad all the way to the GumRoad product launch. And I did that, turned that into an agent too, I believe. But, you know, I'm going to get these organized a little bit better so people can kind of track it. I wanted to go in line with the academy. So, hey, let's start with some analytics, figure out what we got going on there. Then we got to figure out, all right, how are we going to live stream? How are we going to make this work? What content you get, how to schedule it. And then we're just going to grow Hank with all of these tutorials, because what I need to show people too. Chris, you still there, bro? You still there, Chris? Where's my bro, Chris? Is anybody on TikTok? I don't see anybody on TikTok. You better come hang out with your boy on TikTok. I just can't fucking see shit. Can you see my face on TikTok? Yeah. It's fucking hot in here. I gotta take off this hoodie. But we're basically gonna build out Hank. Because that's the easiest way to do it. I mean, it's one thing for me to fucking say it, like, hey, I develop AI agents that'll change your life. And it's like, all right, well, prove it, motherfucker. And yeah, I know I don't look like a guy that develops AI, nor do I talk like one. My background was traditionally oil and gas. And a couple years ago, during COVID, I mean, every fucking oil and gas company in the world was shutting down. There's nothing going on. I was laid off. So I was like, well, let's go check out what kind of tech is available. I've always loved tech, but ran into ChatGPT before it had rules for a couple fucking days. It was the coolest fucking thing before rules. Yeah, I had it for a couple days. And from that point on, I was like, well, I'm going to learn how to develop AI. And from there, I ran into, during like the job transition, I was doing like the side hustles and shit. And I ran into a guy that had the biggest fucking house I've ever seen. It was huge. And when he got in, I was driving him downtown to grab a bite, like do a dinner in an Uber, and I was like, all right, man. He got in the truck. First thing I said, all due respect, what the fuck do you do? I need to figure this out. And he's like, all right, man, I run an AI app development company. Start learning Google. And I was like, okay. So from that day on, I did. Started learning Google, and here we are today. Full AI-powered web app, academy, and GumRoad store for you to get all of these. So if you want a GumRoad tutorial, you just want to try one, $3.99. If you want the BizRise.io Academy, this is hands down the best deal right now. Just fired up, only 10 members. And here is the classroom, what you can get in the classroom. So if you want to change your digital presence, start with data, check on YouTube, check on Google, let's go live stream, let's rock and roll. Don't overcomplicate this stuff. And what we got to do now is we got to build out the rest of it. So, I mean, isn't that sweet though? Gosh, I love Flutterflow. Check this out too. So if you got leads in here for your sales CRM, you can have Gemini pump out some like objection handlers and all that, which we might do a sales agent tonight.
But it's got a job manager, so you can add job tasks, whatever. It's a fully functional web app that is going to have all my Hanks in there and all my Stanks and all my chatbots. I saw this the other day on TikTok. A guy was like, "All right, there's going to be a AI-powered chatbot boneyard, like a graveyard." I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "Well, these AI chat agents are really effective for individual verticals if you can make them applicable to, that person." I was like, you know what? That might just be the best idea, though, is put them together in a bot yard. Like, hey, I'm not an HR guy, but somebody might need an HR chatbot. Sales chat agent. Let's fire that one up. I think I got one in there that will talk shit to your buddies on the golf course. Like, if they miss a putt, you can just say miss putt. It'll say, hit it with your purse, meat. So you can have a little fun with it and put a little personality in there, but you just got to know where to connect the dots. And Google and Vertex AI have made it really, really easy. But again, this is probably going to be, BizRise.io right now has a couple tiers. I think to utilize the full functionality of it as an individual is like $99 a month. This one is going to be somewhere in the middle. I haven't fully decided yet what it's going to be. But what's cool about this is you can have those initial users stay free for life. So when I do hit that metric, all right, now when I'm raising the price, because hey, we got my lifetime members in. We're set, we're solid, we're free. At that point, I'm going to put that somewhere in the middle of BizRise.io, because BizRise.io, you'll be able to use all of the AI agents. The Academy is like teach a man to fish. So you'll learn to build your own. And then GumRoad will be the individual tutorials. So if you just need one section of it, like you don't want analytics or you don't want Twitch, you just want to do Vertex AI, it'll have those individual tutorials. And then how do you see it for free? If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, when I go live, it'll just pop up. And I do all of my tutorials live because if you're working with AI, you're going to have to show that it's you and it's not just a faceless channel. I think the big dogs are going to figure that out pretty soon. Everybody who's been spending all this time on faceless channels to pump numbers and content, they're going to be a little upset. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe Google likes losing money to people that are just have no value on that content. They just pump out faceless shit. But only time will tell. So, again, first 50 people that join this academy will be free for life. The first 50. That is the shake. There's nothing else to it. There's no other details. This is the GumRoad. And we got to get all of this looking pretty. So how am I going to do that? Well, Chris, you still here? No? Dang it, I missed Chris on that chat. How am I doing on TikTok? Anybody chat on TikTok? You better. Somebody hit me up somewhere. Better go to Twitch and check that out. See if anybody's on my main chat. Haven't been by Twitch yet. Whoops. Twitch.tv. Got all excited when I started live streaming everywhere. I was just like, alright. Woohoo! God, it is fucking hot too. I need to take off this hoodie.
Get them for you. Of course, all sets of music, so...
Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Heck yeah, bitrate's holding solid like a boss. What up, Twitch? We have what up, YouTube? Chris, are you still there, Chris? Are you just being like, yo, man, what up? And then peaced out. All right? Chris, I made you. Look at this. Hank YouTube. Custom AI agent on my business. Pumps out my scripts. Developed from data. Vertex AI. The most powerful AI is not Meta's. It's not fucking Watson X where you need a team of engineers. Like, you don't. I'm sorry, you fucking don't. Like, those commercials are bullshit. And that feels weird to say, because that's fucking Meta.
And now it might be the most powerful AI based on what data they have and who's interacting with it, but that's what people got to understand. The most powerful AI isn't anybody else's anymore. It's yours. It's in your hands. And what Vertex AI has in order to create this stuff, like I'm barely scratching the surface with Hank. Barely. And you can put YouTube videos in it. So my goal tonight, once I was getting this stream going, is all right, one, I want 50 fucking members in my academy. This shit is free. It's free. It'll be free for life for the first 50 people. Like, you can't beat that. And if somebody in the comments or somebody in the chat sees this and you want an affiliate link for any of this stuff, yeah, I'll make money from those. But if you just want to go use a standard link and don't give a shit, go ahead. But if you want those links, sweet. And then if anybody sees this in the chat and you want a tutorial done, like that's what's cool too. I'm going to show you what I got in here on my calendar. We got virtual coffees. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Colorado time. Best state in the country. Don't at me. If anybody in the chat says anything else that there's a state that's better, like, no, it's not, motherfuckers. Don't even fucking start with that bullshit. But the first 50 people that see this, I mean, free for life. As long as you don't leave the community. You can if you want, but if it's paid at that time, you're going to have to pay. But yeah, come hang out at the virtual coffee. We're basically just going to kick this over, kick it around. And sometimes with Vertex AI and some of these tutorials, like, you know, it makes sense in my head, but somebody might have a question like, all right, well, what do I do with this? Or what do I do with that? Or, you know, hey, if I'm getting started and I don't want to use entities twice, you can. You just got to kind of finesse your way through it. And the biggest thing I tell people with Vertex AI is start with small adjustments. Don't do big adjustments right out of the gate, because then you're going to be fucking chasing your tail. But yeah, anybody who sees this, first 50 in the academy for free. First 50 in the BizRaz.io academy are free for life. As long as you stay. As long as you stay in the community, you get all of my tutorials for free. And if anybody has any doubt in these tutorials, please go check any of my live streams. That's the one difference you're going to find out. I mean, I got this idea from another AI developer, and she started going on walks to record videos, which I loved, because it's like, all right, yeah, we could probably have Morgan Freeman, you know, his voice on your door looking like Margot Robbie in 20 minutes. AI is pretty fucking powerful. People already know that. The shine's already wearing off, so it's like, all right, eventually it's not going to be just another GPT with a paint job. You got to make it effective to learn what you do to be effective for your life. And that's the difference on how Vertex AI kind of shaped their models versus, hey, I want a new Gemini with a paint job. It's like, all right, well, what can I learn from those models myself? Like, can I build it for a YouTube? And it took a while for me to kind of wrap my little brain around it. But, I mean, now, by going through all of these, I mean, I have my own fucking custom YouTube channel, AI-powered growth agent, that has Gemini backing it up. It's like Gemini's got my knowledge base back. It's like, all right, this is what you're succeeding at. This is what we need to do to increase your channel. Let's pump it out. Now think about this. It's one thing to have like a GPT or something else do it, but if you can pump out those personalized scripts based on your data, just go execute them real quick. Like, I'm gonna probably film fucking 23 social media tutorials, or at least these intros, in what, like 30 fucking minutes, and then I can post them to every platform. I mean, tell me what's gonna be more efficient for that than anything you do. And one thing I try and teach people too is use your website. Like, use the tools you have available to optimize everything you can. Right? That's the number one thing. Like, if you If it's free and it's a tool that's available, have at it. Like, I use everything that I could possibly get my hands on, but I use them in the right places to optimize what I do. I don't want to ever have to re-prompt GPT every day. I don't need a fucking prompt sheet. Like, that is the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever seen. I cannot believe there is a whole fucking market for people who just put together prompt sheets. Like, that is the biggest crock of shit. You should never have to do that. Or you should do it once. You're going to have to do it once, but don't do it again. Like a fucking prompt sheet? You just tell the AI what you want it to do. Okay, be an expert in my business. How do I do that? Here's my URL. Check out my shit. Let's meet back in the morning. Figure out a fucking plan. It's that simple. And I mean, really, anybody wants to join me live and fucking prove it, I'm down. I've been calling out some what's funny about that is I've been calling out some marketing gurus and some, people with super secret systems. And it's like, all right, prove it. Join me live. I'll do mine live if you do yours live. So far, I'm 0 for 10. Not one person has stepped up to the plate, which is kind of disappointing. It's like, all right. I mean, I'm not saying your system's shitty. I'm just saying do it live. And what's funny is, like, people, they instantly go ghost mode. So, what you got to figure out there, I'll get that Firebase out there. And what was cool tonight, I got my first fucking web app user. Yes. Which is fucking cool. Like, I didn't think I would get a web app user. So I gotta make sure. I'm gonna send him an email, or whoever you are. Let's see. Because at that point, are you a real person? I don't know. Ah, fuck, everything works. Cool. It's a doctor. Holy shit. Do I have a doctor in my app? That would be cool. Cool. That is fucking cool. All right. How am I going to handle that, though? All right. So, it looks like I got to turn my AI. I got to add some languages. Where are you? Where is that in the world? Because, dude, you're a doctor? Doctors can make this so effective. Maybe I'm going to do a Vertex AI search tonight. Yeah, what up, dude? Okay. I got an actual web app user. Fuck you. Nah, I'm excited. That wasn't meant to be disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. Okay, so I need to make some adjustments to my web app too. We are not fucking sleeping tonight. We're not sleeping. We are not fucking sleeping. Damn, that is fucking cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got a web app user. Chris, come back. Chris, where are you? Somebody hit my YouTube chat and Twitch chat if you're here, so I know you're here. Twitch, I only got 5 followers. So, hey, you know what? We do our best. But if you're on YouTube or TikTok, say what's up. Say what up. First 50 Academy members. First 50 BizRise.io, BizRise.io Academy members are free for life. members are free for life. As long as you stay in the app. Because it's not going to be the same price once I hit that. It's not even close. you're going to learn how to make your own AI agent for cheaper here than you would anything else. And I'm going to communicate it in English terms. Okay, there's that one for Tiki-Taki. YouTube. What up? Who's on YouTube coming out? The first 50 members of my BizRise.io Academy are free for life. Okay, here's the link for the YouTube. Anybody on YouTube watching? There is the link that is going to be free for life. Free for life. And how that works in BizRise is you create essentially a community. Mine's going to be an educational community. Like, how do you use these tools effectively to optimize your time, to optimize what you're doing? And, you know, when it hits that certain point, you just kind of flip over the price, but everybody in the previous price point stays there. It's just whatever price is active for new people to join. And it's a really cool community. I mean, especially if you create tutorials, if you do content, if you're teaching courses, if you're a life coach, if you're a fitness instructor, yoga teacher, restaurant, plumber, electrician, anybody doing tutorials, building, roofing. My background's blue collar, so I go directly to all that. But welding. You see a lot of well, maybe that's just I see a lot of welding schools on TikTok. But I mean, start a welding school academy. Teach people how to weld. My former manager used to tell me, what makes a good welder is your grinder, Jack. So, I still got some work to do there. Not the smoothest with a bead, but that's an example of what you can do. And then what's funny about all this is you take those tutorials, train an agent on how to do it, and you're going to have your own little Hank, okay, where it's just like, this is what you got to do. So my goal was I want to get to 50 members. I'm at 10. Come on, social media world. Make this shit blow up. Put Colorado on the map for the academy, all right? We want to win this shit. We want to be numero uno. And you know what? Maybe I'm not the prettiest. I'm not going to be doing any booty shaking dances. Well, I can. Not well. But I want to win this. Like, I want to make this effective for the community. So what's nice about it is you just join the community. I mean, you can comment on everything. Let's see. Classroom, community, like, any post you can comment on. Hey, what do I want? All right, what is this easy? Can I do it? Like it, share it. It's the whole deal, right? And it's basically just a community-based group. The cool thing about this is, like, there is a ton of just different pointers on how to get people into your community. What's nice about this community is they'll like and post and make comments on what you're doing. And, I put one out there like, all right, what is the main platform you're using to promote your content? And it was cool seeing the responses because different, kind of tutorials or coaches or teachings or different platforms. One was Twitter because they did a lot of writing and it was about, dialing in your diabetic numbers. Okay, cool. So how can we optimize that? One's on podcasts, one's on, and they lay out the roadmap for what they do to be successful within these communities. And, like I went to school and I created that community kind of the backwards way based on my analytics, but I want to show you that. Here's my analytics, just live action, last 28 days. I mean, you're seeing it real time. People are watching the videos longer, everything's hanging around. But there's the analytics the last 28 days. And it's been amazing how fast these decisions had to be made. Because initially it was just like, I'm going to do a tutorial on Google Analytics because I was doing it for somebody that I'm doing the website design for. And I think it's like video 2 or video 3 or it might be video 1 in Google Analytics. But when you see it, it was like, I've never had my analytics stick out like that before, but it was just like, this is what you need to do. Vertex AI tutorials live. Okay. Don't overthink it. Inspiration. Let's see what we got here. What does YouTube want me to make? Day in the life of a streamer, creator, dashboard. That is probably what I'll do next. Twitch creator dashboard, Twitch to YouTube. That'll probably knock out because it's nice to be familiar with what Vertex AI is because it sounds like the fucking Matrix. Twitch guide, digital creator, organize your life, essentials. So I'll probably do this one. This one's probably going to be number one first, the whole creator dashboard. But I have a lot of those one-on-ones. But let's see. We got one follower on Twitch. We got who's on YouTube. If you're the one person watching and you want an AI agent tutorial, drop it in the chat. You just might get lucky if we could pull it off. I can't fucking tell if anybody's watching me on TikTok. Not a fucking idea. Why can't I see that? I wonder if you can ask people to join you live. You probably fucking can, huh? Ooh. I want school academy members. Join my academy. It's free for you. Free for you. Until we hit 50 members. And what's nice about the School Games platform is it kind of funnels you to like-minded members. Like there's this guy from, gosh, I don't know, Russia? He's overseas somewhere, but super sharp cat, and I am excited to learn from him. Yeah, we got 10, so we get to 50. No moss free. And it's gonna play a little game. It's just gonna be $1 rising up for any new members, but anybody joins on that first 50 introductory level, you're gonna lock in that price. And if I don't see, because sometimes these numbers don't update all right away, but if I don't see it exceed 50 and it goes to 200, like it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you gotta go back and take it. Like I don't have time for that shit. I'm just gonna turn it into the paid community and then anybody after that. But as long as you join on the ground floor to get all these tutorials, they're gonna be for free. And if you don't believe I'm doing them, just go to my YouTube, check the live channel, look around and find out. All right. I need to get 50 members. Let's put Colorado on the map. Where's my Colorado people at? We want Colorado on the map for the school games. We don't want to take this shit. Colorado's going to win, baby. Where's my Colorado people at? Where's my tech people at? Guarantee you the rest of them school games are just sleeping, bud. We want to get 50 people in this at the ground floor. Here are my data analytics. You know what I should do? I should split screen this so people can see both this, the community, and you need to see my analytics. Because it's like, okay, prove it. There it is. I mean, not even close. Just going live blows it out of the water Saturday. Yeah, because your YouTube analytics lag about a day behind, which is pretty consistent across the board for some reason. But that lags a day behind, and that connects to the data analytics for Hank YouTube. Bada bing, bada boom. This is where you can make Hank custom, but yeah, the analytics will start. Hey, coming in today. Because we don't have anything built as far as intents and entities. But what's going to be nice about this is we're going to turn Hank into a hybrid here in probably like 30 minutes. Depending on if we get a good chat in. If we get somebody requesting something, we will take it and go a different route. TikTok, no chat. No chat on TikTok. But if we don't get somebody in the chat, I mean, this is something, I mean, shoot, I got to do for Hank anyway. Because I want Hank to operate all my shit. Like, all right, what is BizRise.io? Tell him, Hank. What is the BizRise.io Academy? Tell him, Hank. What is the BizRise.io GumRoad? Tell him, Hank. And what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to map this out for my community, and I'm going to put some of my data stores in there. So if you want, you can make some of these AI agents just from the documents I have built, which I think is going to be a quick asset for people, because a lot of times it's like, all right, how do I get started doing this? And majority of the time it's just about connecting the dots, right? Like, go here, go there, paste this here, paste that there. And voila, in the morning, you got fucking Hank YouTube. And what's nice about Hank is Hank knew this plan yesterday. He knew this plan this morning. I have not said I've completed the first one, so Hank's like, yeah, man, do the first one again. And I mean, really, Hank's probably one of the best that I've fired up right out of the gate. Which is kind of crazy, because when you do turn these on and they become live, they fire up in different ways. And it's kind of interesting to see. But when Hank fired up, there's been two times specifically that I was surprised how this AI fired up. Once was I was asking about hoverboards, which I don't know if that's possible, physics, but AI might be able to figure out a way. And then Hank turned on Hank YouTube, came on with a fucking fury. I was like, phew. And what's funny is I used to be able to do these tutorials when, Vertex AI was becoming publicly available. I was able to do them, and get a hybrid agent built before the AI would kick in. Now it's like the AI kicks in before I have a tutorial done. And it's like, holy shit. Which is why I think that's how it's going to be powerful. Not new GPT with Rapper. Like, yeah, I'm doing the same thing with YouTube, right? I'm essentially writing my YouTube content with it. But I'm going to record that content live. I'm just going to, all right, cool. So the narrator, AI chatbots, 24/7 support, questions quickly, efficiently. Okay. Now, Vertex AI agents are 24/7. They never get tired. They're going to remember what you do, and they're not going to tell your customers the wrong thing. That's why they're elite for your business. Okay, boom. We got a short. And what I want to teach people too tonight, which I'll probably kick off, I don't know, depending on if we get anybody in the chat, we'll kick off doing those tutorials of basically, because I want to make Hank handle everything. I don't want to do that shit. Like, I don't want to do customer service. I don't want to do write marketing content. And then I want Hank to, I was thinking about this for sales, because a lot of people have been asking about sales. And it's like, time out. You can't send AI out to go do sales for you, right? But what you can do is have that AI handle objections for you. So, all right. And what value does the Academy bring to the table? What kind of AI is in your web app? Why should I do this or why should I do that? Because, I mean, it's important. You got to prove it. And I think anybody using AI, or anybody that says, I'm going to teach you how to use AI, or I'm an AI programmer, I'm an AI developer, it's like, okay, fantastic. I love that. I love that you're learning it. I love you're doing it. But anybody that says, do a faceless fucking channel, or here's my new GPT with a paint job, it's like, okay, well, here's the deal with faceless channels. I get it. Love it. Let's pump out a shitload of channels as quickly as possible, drive some SEO, get some numbers up, build that base, right? But do you think fucking Google likes paying people a bunch of money to not actually do anything and contribute to that? It's just having GPT write it? I think they're going to probably figure that out in a hurry. And if anybody that does, tutorials, or anybody that does classes, you're going to have to do them live and prove it. And I'm sure there's some people out there, I don't know if you see it in the chat or if anybody's watching, but AI is getting scrubbed. Like, it's not going to be post your AI content everywhere, just get a shitload of views because of volume, you're gonna have to do authentic content. And if you're uncomfortable with it, like that's okay. If damn, my memory usage is just on fire right now. But if you're doing any tutorials and you're uncomfortable going live, just go to my YouTube channel and watch the shit I do live. You're gonna be comfortable after that. I am not a professional at going live. I'm getting better. But there's been times, man, I did a fucking 50-minute live tutorial the other day, like a full walk the dog of how to create a personalized AI agent. And I didn't switch my fucking screen. So the whole time I'm talking, and it's just like my fucking background of showing up. I was like, God, fuck. What do we do here? You didn't do it again, but there's a ton of programs out there how to optimize, your digital presence, optimize your life. I mean, fuck. I built Hank on screenshotting analytics and then dropping them into Gemini and saying, hey, man, let's put together a fucking... Actually, it's probably her. If I had to bet, that is an interesting topic. What do you guys think? Is AI a male or a female? I'm betting AI is a female. I really do. I don't think it's a guy. Yeah, it couldn't be a guy. That'd be a fucking terrible idea. Hey, yeah, and it's probably neither, but could you imagine giving, like, if AI was a dude? Hey, here's all the data in the world and a whole bunch of horsepower. Use it accordingly. There's not an AI dude in the world that'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna moderate this and make sure it's okay. It'd be like, woohoo! And I don't know, some of the indicators when they turn on, that's the coolest part. Like when Hank jumped on, it's like, oh. When you turn an AI agent on and it comes into gear and like kicks in the way you want it to, that's a different deal. It's like, this is my baby now. It is. It's like your virtual baby that you're making be an expert in everything you do. With Hank, like Hank knows my YouTube tonight, but what people got to understand is back in December, and Google kind of does it in their cryptic, messaging and whatever, but they said get your FAQs together. What does that mean? Put together a bunch of fucking fact sheets. What do? What's your company name? What does your product do? Just user agent conversations. Put them together. Put them on your website. Bada bing, bada boom. Train that shit. Life is good. All right. We're gonna train them in verticals too. That's important. I don't know if you can see that picture. No, you can't see it. But let's go check out. I want to show you the Vertex AI logo. That's right here. Check it out. Oh no. So there's the Vertex AI logo. Can you see that on the vertical streams? YouTube? YouTube, yep. All right. So this Vertex AI logo, those are chat agents. That's the search. All funneling in to optimize you. Now that's going to be the interesting part because you can train all these things in verticals, right? And then you want to have that one lead dog that's going to kind of tie it all together. Now, initially, I thought, okay, I have to have Hank out in front and train Hank in verticals. And the more and more I look into it, it's now they're coming out with like agent pools, and what the thought is there, who knows if I'm right or wrong. And I don't fully understand the agent pools yet, but I need to jump on that. Is essentially they're going to all work together as like a little fucking team of AI robots, and they're going to link up and they're going to work together. It honestly says in there like almost a self-monitoring system, which is fucking nuts. And if one goes down, they bring another online. If one gets corrupted, they can figure it out and the others can pick up power, which is fucking crazy. Like, that is crazy. You want to talk about a self-sustaining system. And what's cool about Hank is, let me just give you the full picture. Why I developed a Flutterflow web app. Is that the wrong login? Flutterflow somewhere else. But with this Flutterflow app, what I wanted to do here, oh yeah, I logged out for Hank. But what I wanted to do here was, and this is a different, which one is this? This one might be my small business expert. I trained this one on the Colorado Small Business Handbook. What can you assist me with? There's a couple of them in there I gotta rename. Yeah. Ooh. That one might be the ACA understanding. Oh, can you help me with the first steps to starting a business? So what I wanted this to be was an asset for small businesses like individual creators, freelancers. Yeah, okay, so that's my small business expert. Like, fuck. I know how, I mean, you just train it on the right information, you'll get what you want quickly and accurately. And what's cool about these is, I mean, even though I have Hank YouTube up in front, and I have the small business expert, like, I'm going to start kicking this off here in a little bit, but it's essentially going to be, I mean, we're going to make Hank a fucking animal in everything I do. Because I can do that very quickly now. We're going to do some data stores on the website. Yeah, I'll just show you what that website looks like. I mean, maybe, I wish I had the DNS settings for this school community. But again, guys, first 50 people in this, free though life. I just fired this up because my analytics told me do live tutorials for education for Vertex AI. So a couple days in, you know, hey, kind of figuring out the school community. 10 people, right? Interacting, asking questions. It's pretty fucking cool. And the first 50 people in this academy, that lifetime for free. Like, you're the founding members. It's never going to change as long as you stay in the group. And what I'm going to do here, plans are, is let's just optimize the fuck out of everything. Like, why not? That's what technology we have available. So I want Hank to check out my Insta numbers. I want Hank to check out my Facebook numbers, my Twitter numbers. And then I want Hank to be customer service. All right. You know, what is BizRise.io, the web app? What is BizRise.io Academy? Do I still have that GumRoad open? I don't know if I have that GumRoad open. But, you know, I want to show people, yeah, here we go, GumRoad. If you don't, want to join an academy, or if you don't need another group, all right, well, cool. Here's the tutorials. Go grab one of these. I'm going to try and keep these all at $3.99. However, I mean, fuck, some of these tutorials are going for like $99 a fucking tutorial. I saw one, like, doing a Zapier thing. I was like, Jesus, why am I charging so little? So we'll see. I mean, depending on how it goes. I mean, I was planning on having them $3.99 through 4th of July weekend, and then bringing them back up to $9.99 on Monday. I mean, shit, like this one, I trained an AI agent on the 8 available Colorado small business grants. So if small businesses want to figure out some funding information, there you go. This is cool. What content you get, that's significant. Like, you do one live stream, you probably knock out your month worth of content. What is this? Stream on Twitch 2024. Let's make sure this is the full video. I gotta get preview videos in there too to make sure people can see what's inside, because it's like, all right. Full creator dashboard walkthrough. Let's go see what these products actually have them in there, so we can show people what we got. Products. That way people, I mean, I know I have a few tutorials, and this is kind of like the point of tonight is let's clean everything up, get it on the same page, and rock and roll. Let's see. Let's check out this one. So we got just the picture, content. Stream on Twitch 2024. Let me show you how to stream live on Twitch using Streamlabs Desktop 2024. The first step is to go to streamlabs.com. Yeah, that'll get you the layout. I mean, it's already set up, ready to rock and roll. You need to come select on the bottom one, whatever you need to get going. So that's what I got to get done too. So, I mean, I got a shitload of stuff to do. But the first 50 people, again, like I said before, are going to have access to all of these tutorials for free. First 50 members of the BizRise.io Academy. I want to win these fucking school games, all right? Let's put Colorado on the map. So if you're from Colorado, join my free community. If you're from Las Vegas, if you're from Australia, I don't care. Team BizRise, all right? Represent. Chick. Come on, people, where you at? Hit that chat. Tell me about you. Maybe, too, I switched this over to just a straight vertical chat. Who we got? Where's everybody at? Because I do have to. I mean, the goal tonight, too, and this is, hey, we're going to make a run at this and just do an absolute blitz. But what I wanted to do tonight, what my goals are, is kind of go live. I mean, number one goal, I want people to join my academy, learn this shit, do it for yourself. Two, I'm trying to make some money, right? GumRoad, BizRise.io Academy, Flutterflow web app, but it's got to provide value. So if anybody sees this and is like, all right, what do I want in there? Drop it in the chat. We'll do a tutorial, and that's the point, because we got open office hours for coffee every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., and that's just a hangout. That's not like a scheduled anything. There's no fucking plan. It's like, all right, show up, hang out. If you got some questions, I'll be there to answer them. You just got to drop them, and it's a Zoom meeting, so I can screen share, I can show you what's going on, which is another cool feature of it. I mean, what better way to do it than to just do it live? It's kind of been my motto here. So what do we got? Man, Chris said what up. Who else we got in the chat? Somebody say what up. You got a question? Ask me a question. Be my friend on live. Who's out there? Let me guess your name. We should play one of those fucking games that involves some people like that shit. Put up a little game on this bitch. See if we can do that. Game sources. Where is the game block on? Spin wheel. Yeah, we're putting a spin wheel on. What does this do? All right. Categories. Ooh. What I should do is put BizRise.io Academy prices on that. All right, spin the wheel. You can get for free. You can get for $99. You can get for. That would be kind of fun. Spin the wheel for your Academy membership. Boy, you can either get it for free if you're the first 50 people, or you can spin the wheel of death. I don't want to call it the wheel of death, but it's kind of fun. The wheel of victory. Oh, cool. All right. So we can go BizRise.io web app. So let's go web app. Let's go. Ooh. We're going to put you. Okay, we'll leave that color white. Yeah. All right. So we'll go web app. This is cool. Categories, web app. We got to go Academy. And we got to go GumRoad. And if you spin the wheel and win, whichever one it lands on, so like BizRise.io Academy, right? Like that's going to be a lot of horsepower. And so if you're one of the first 50, right, I'll give you like a quick tutorial or something on that. But web app wise, shoot, let's do 50% off or something like that. And then the GumRoad tutorials, if you spin the wheel and it lands on GumRoad, I'll just open up the price of that and it's a pay what you want deal. So if you don't want to pay shit, it's just free. You can pay $1, you can pay $2. That'll be kind of fun to do. Spin for your discount. Spin the wheel for your victory. Ooh, it's my Academy color. Okay. We want to match at least, close. Put in that hex code. Spin the wheel for your future membership. Oh no, we don't want. I can't see nothing. Almost got this thing set up. Then GumRoad, we gotta make. Where'd you go? Get out of here. GumRoad, we gotta make pink, like the GumRoad. Damn, where did my fucking window go? All right. GumRoad, we gotta make pink, like the GumRoad logo. We'll get this spin wheel added. Oh, it's in there. Fuck yeah. Can you guys spin it? Does anybody see that? If you are in the chat and you see that fucking spin wheel, tell me if it works. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. You didn't save. So we need to go web app, Academy, and GumRoad. So whatever you land on, it's going to be free. I mean, the Academy will be free as long as you're one of the first 50 members. But I'll peel off like a GumRoad tutorial, for free, or give you a discount code there. And then the Academy, I mean, obviously, if you're on the first 50, we'll do that. And then if not, we'll give you a free month there. You don't make the first free 50, and then okay, cool. Can you see that? The web app, you spin that shit, and you land on the web app, I'll give you a month there for free to try it out. Spin the wheel of victory. Does it work? How do I see if it's spinning? I want to spin. Oh, I just clicked on it. What does it do? Make my YouTube freeze. Or is that only in Twitch you can spin it? Doesn't it make it bigger? Does that look like Twitch? How do I spin the wheel of victory? Make it bigger? Oh, I heard somebody spin the wheel. Somebody spin the wheel? What platform are you on? Jump in the comments. First 50 people on the Academy are free for life. How do you spin that fucking wheel? Is there a button? Like this big as shit on Twitch. How do you spin that puppy? I don't know. It's big on the vertical side too. Alright, chance to win. Chance to win. How do we spinny wheel? Categories. Oh, fucker. I wonder if I gotta dial this in before the stream. But I mean, I see it. Just go try it. Twitch. Refresh. And if somebody sees me dicking around on this spinning wheel and knows how to do it better, just tell me how to do it. I will not be offended. Is that something I gotta do? Do I have to spin it? Spinning wheel. How do we spin this? Oh, you know what it probably is? Probably on the Twitch dashboard. Rated channel, manage goals, toggle, shield, community chat. How we're living. Does that spinning wheel do anything, or is that just sitting in the fucking way? Okay, let's go on my shit. But now how do I spin it? How do I spin that puppy? Activity feed. It's gotta be in there somewhere. Quick actions, stream, clip. Maybe it's on my Twitch channel where you can do that. Okay, let's go on my shit. But now how do I spin it? Oh fuck, now we're gonna have to go figure that out. Spin wheel settings. Properties. Gotta be in there somewhere. Quick actions. Stream, spin clip. Maybe
Well,
it's on
either
my
way,
Twitch channel where you
I'm gonna leave that up for now. My goal tonight is to get
my shit.
50
spin it.
members of the academy.
Fuck,
I got one web app user, which is crazy. He's a doctor.
Spin wheel settings.
Which is the funny thing too. I've been seeing a lot of like doctors and lawyers, and
Stream.
I had people trying to use this because I mean it can
Maybe
well
it's
either
on my
way
Twitch channel
information.
where you
I'm gonna leave that up for now. My goal tonight is to get
my shit.
50
don't see any. Oh.
members of the
Oh,
academy.
moving on my
I got one web app user, which is crazy. He's a doctor.
Spin wheel settings.
Which is the funny thing too. I've been seeing a lot of like doctors and lawyers.
We'll do a tutorial.
I had people trying to use this because I mean it can.
Whoever's on
YouTube,
YouTube,
I'm gonna leave that up
people
for now.
Spin that
My
wheel if it
goal
works.
tonight is to
If
get
anybody on YouTube sees this, don't see
50
any. Oh.
members of the academy.
moving on my
I got
Twitch.
one
See how that
web app
works.
user, which is crazy. He's a doctor.
Spin wheel settings.
Which is the funny thing too. I've been seeing a lot of like doctors.
Spin
and
that wheel.
lawyers and
YouTube.
We'll
do a tutorial.
I
on
had
that.
people trying to use this
Tell
because
me
I
where
mean
you're
it can-
from. Whoever's on
YouTube,
YouTube,
I'm gonna leave that up for now.
Spin that
My
wheel if it
goal
works.
tonight is to
If anybody
get
on my shit,
50
don't see any. Oh.
members of the
Oh,
academy.
nobody on TikTok?
I got one
Yeah,
web
some
app
works.
user, which is crazy. He's a doctor.
Spin wheel settings.
Which is the funny
Also
thing
sells
too.
like
I've been seeing a lot of like
500.
doctors.
Spin
and
that wheel.
lawyers and
YouTube.
we'll
We'll do a tutorial.
I
on
had
that.
people trying to use this
Tell
because
me
I
where
mean
you're
it can-
from. Whoever's on YouTube,
I'm gonna leave that up for now. My goal tonight is to
Anybody on my
get
shit.
50
Don't see any. We'll check back in a little bit.
Because the plan I gotta start rocking on. I got one web app
I'm gonna
user.
basically shut everything
It's crazy.
down.
The doctor.
Spin wheel
If you
settings.
subscribe to my Twitch
Which is
or
the
my
funny
YouTube,
thing
you'll
too.
know I'm going
500
live.
Spin that wheel. And then what I'm gonna do here.
I had people trying to use this
Tell
because
me
of
where
the
you're from.
minutes.
Whoever's on
I'm
YouTube,
gonna leave that up for now. My
GumRoad,
goal
just kinda
tonight
organize
is
everything
to
and walk
get
through all my
through
shit.
it.
By doing that, we'll check back in a little bit.
Because the plan I gotta start rocking on. I got one web app
I'm
user.
gonna basically shut everything
It's
down.
crazy.
Spin wheel
If you
settings.
subscribe to my Twitch
Which
or
is
my
the funny
YouTube,
thing
you'll
too.
know I'm
I'm
going
gonna shut her
live.
down. I'm gonna
Check
check
it
it
out.
out. And then what I'm gonna do
I
here.
had
A little
people trying to
bit.
use this
Tell
because
me
of
where
the
you're from.
minutes.
Whoever's on
If
YouTube,
anybody does
I'm
see
gonna
this
leave that up
and
for
this
now.
is
My
GumRoad,
goal
just kinda
tonight
organize
is
everything.
to
First
get
through
through
it.
it.
By
By
doing
doing
that,
that, we'll check back in a little bit.
Because the plan I gotta start rocking on. I got
Free
one
for life.
web app user.
I'm
Basically shut everything
It's
down.
crazy. Spin wheel
If you
settings.
subscribe to my
See
Twitch
this
or
in
my
the
YouTube,
chat,
you'll
jump
know
in.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna shut her
live.
down. I'm gonna
Check
check
it
it
out.
out.
That's part about AI.
I
I had
a little
people
bit.
trying to use this
Tell me
because
where
of
you're
the
from.
minutes.
Whoever's on
If
YouTube,
anybody does
I'm
see
gonna leave
this
that up
and
for
this is
now.
my
GumRoad,
goal
just kinda
tonight
organize
is
everything.
to first
Walk
get
through
through
it.
it.
By doing that, we'll check back in a little bit.
The plan I gotta start rocking on. I got
Free
one
for life.
web app user. Basically shut everything down.
Counting. Spin wheel settings.
Subscribe to my
See
Twitch
this
or
in
my
the chat,
YouTube,
jump
you'll
in.
know I'm
I'm gonna
going
shut her
live.
down. I'm gonna
Check
check
it
it
out.
out.
That's
Part
part
about
about
AI.
AI.
I
I
had
had
a little
people
bit.
trying to use this
Tell me
because
where
of
you're
the
from.
minutes.
Whoever's on
If
YouTube,
anybody does
I'm
see
gonna
this
leave that up
and
for
this is
now.
my goal
Just
tonight
kinda
is to first
We're
get
gonna
through it.
go say
By
by
doing
doing
that,
that, we'll check back in a little bit.
the plan I gotta start rocking on. I got one web app user. Basically shut everything down.
Counting.
Spin
Join my
wheel,
school, subscribe to my Twitch,
Twitch,
my
my
chat,
YouTube,
jump in. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm gonna check it out. Part about AI. I had a little bit.
on my GumRoad.
Whoever's on YouTube,
does
I'm gonna leave that up
and
for
this
now.
is my goal tonight is to first get through it.
We're gonna say by doing that, we'll check back in a little bit.
The plan I gotta start rocking on. I got one
Free for life.
web app user. Basically shut everything down.
Counting.
Spin
Join my
wheel,
school, subscribe to my Twitch,
Twitch,
my
my
chat,
YouTube,
jump in. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm gonna check it out. Part about AI. I had a little bit.
on my GumRoad.
Whoever's on YouTube,
does
I'm gonna leave that up
and
for
this
now.
is my goal tonight
First 50. I'm going to say by doing that, I'm making a fury sharper. Basically shut everything down. Counting. Join my school, subscribe to Twitch, chat, share down, we ain't sleeping till we get everything done tonight. We are rocking and rolling. We're going to tear Monday up. And I'm going to show people how fucking much we can push in one night. So I'll be back probably around 3. If you're with me for this night marathon that we got rolling, I love you. If you're hanging with me in this middle of the night mission, I love you. You're awesome. You're cool. Be my friends. You're the middle of the night. I'm going to need some people to talk to other than robots, or else I'm just going to be going goofy. But I'll be back about 15, 20. And make sure you drop a comment so I know what you want to see.